Take care. Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. We have another 3 matches coming up. Yeah, you're not getting rid of us this easily. And Jeff, you know what? Our good friend RBW is choosing the next game. I'm sure he's going to come hop in, and I feel like he got a little inspiration from you yesterday. Hello, Wizard!
That was,
Hello.
So, yeah, I was just saying that it seems like you got some inspiration from Jeff yesterday.
Inspiration, desperation, they're both inspirations.
Oh, they certainly are. Well, what do we have?
Much like my last game I picked, I figured our players really need to play a really good series. Just a really bad addition to the series.
Okay.
Yes, Anya, I know that I'm not full Tristan Mallow yet.
We'll have to see that later.
So our game is going to be the brilliant NES classic Super Contra 7.
Oh yeah, Super Contra 7.
Yes.
Jeff, you know this one?
Oh, these are great.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. I'm glad that Jeff does know a little bit about this. Say, RBW, who is going to be doing audio for us?
The Spin Beast.
The Spin Beast is going to be bringing us some hot jams in this game. Now, I played a good amount of this. I didn't quite get through the entire thing, but I got through a decent amount, and I had a blast. I feel like the players are going to enjoy it somewhat, but at the same time, it's definitely not the best Contra in existence, mostly because it's a bootleg. And what a beautiful bootleg. Now, how many lives are they going to have?
So normally when you start, you have 5 lives. However, as this game is not very long, we're going to have them do 2 loops. And on the first loop, we're going to use a 50 lives code so they can get a feel for just how fair the game is.
Okay, so 50 lives, and then the second loop they will be using 5 lives.
Yep.
Yeah, let me just say, they're going to need those 50 lives. They're going to need the 50 lives. Yeah, I did, while playing, I did run out of lives. Continues, luckily, are fairly generous in this game, so, you know, I feel like first loop, we're going to see multiple completions. Second loop, no.
It's possible. It's just unlikely.
It is a lot of things are possible in this world, you know?
True. The other thing I like about this game is that the same company then went and re-released it as Super Contra 8 and Super Fight 1.
Super Fight 1? Oh boy.
Yes.
I'm surprised they didn't make a 101 card that goes up to Super Contra 100.
You know, they should have.
I think this ended up in a 20-in-1 cart and a 64-in-1 cart as Super Contra 8, but they never actually made more Contras than that. Okay,
they made 8 of them. You know, I actually really love bootlegs. I feel like this game, surprisingly, despite how bad it is, kind of has some faithful aspects when it comes to Contra games.
Yeah, like having way too many enemies, one-hit deaths, and power-ups that have no bearing on what their letter says.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that too. Oh, this is going to be a day of death. Everybody get ready to cry for the players because we are just about ready to start.
Alright, well, I'm going to get going then. It's been a pleasure, and good luck on the next match to everybody.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm sure that everybody is excited for this game. Okay. I'm checking right now. The audio seems a little bit low on Spin B's side. This demo, yeah, this is definitely going to be a game for everybody. There we go.
I'm not sure what they stole the stages from. My understanding is some of them are original and some of them are just pieced together from other things. If you look at Mouse's screen, you can see the infamous Oto Hotel.
It's a good hotel. Okay, I'm checking with the players right now to see if they are ready to roll. I have all 4 of them. And I'm going to do the countdown, so if you have any Contra sprites, that's fine. Gun sprites, if you have... You know what, they're really muscly dudes as well. Anything else that you think will show up?
Well, if you like alien movies, as Contra is very much a fight against the aliens, all alien sprites are good too.
Oh yeah, and sour pleases are definitely acceptable. As soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer. Okay, here we go. Thank you, everybody. Come have fun. Oh, it looks like...
Oh no, Spin Beast, you messed up.
Uh-oh. What happened? Oh,
Started with 5 lives instead of 50.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to start with 5 lives. There we go, 50 lives. Spin Beast is good. So, here's the deal. In order to start with 50 lives, you have to hold start, and then press A.
I think it's hold A or and then press start. Doesn't matter. Same thing happened.
One of those. Oh, I like this music, let me just tell you.
I think the other levels have better music, personally.
All of the music in this is pretty good, though.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Wizard. Okay, so what should we be looking for right now? We've got 50 lives as they go through this.
There's not too much to say about the first level. It's the most basic of all the levels. The enemy pickup vessels shoot at you, and they take 2 hits to destroy, which really makes you question if they're actually there to help you or if they're just there to go and kill you so no one else can.
Oh yeah. So while I was playing this, I actually got through to the boss without it taking any deaths. And then I had about 15 deaths on the boss. We very well could see 1 or 2 game overs on the boss, honestly, because it's rough.
Yeah, when someone gets to the boss, I'll talk about how mechanically fun it is. And
well,
Mouse
we're there.
Is there. Yep. So,
about what I expected.
So the boss is exceedingly unfair in that it can only take damage when it's moving horizontally in the middle or top sections.
Yeah, and it seems like the hitbox is extremely small.
It is, but as you just saw on Mouse's screen, she also proceeds to jump right into it and take the death.
Yep.
So you can tell where you need to hit, you're just going to keep...
Yeah, sort of, if you see the dark purple splotch right in the very middle, that's what you want to hit.
Other fun mechanic things are, the enemies who run at you from the sides of the screen never stop, and as soon as they hit the middle of the screen, they increase in speed. And this will actually become an issue in later levels.
We're gonna see this boss for a little while.
Yeah. This is, I argue, the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. It's because the bullets are extremely hard to dodge. If you don't manipulate them, you're going to be taking hits. Now, honestly, on Loop 1, it's probably not as important. You know, you can just take a lot of deaths and still keep going. But on Loop 2, they're gonna have to learn how to dodge these bullets.
And it doesn't help... Sorry, continue.
I don't know if it's gonna be possible.
Well, from what I've seen, first of all, sometimes the shots will bug out and then do some weird curving high-speed business that you are just not going to dodge. And the other thing about it is that if you have a decent enough weapon, you might be able to shoot down the shots. So if you have laser, you can probably do it, but that's of course going to end the moment you get killed, so good luck with that.
Wow, Mouse just got the super fast bullets right there.
Yes.
See, I didn't actually know you could get hit by those. I saw them happen, but I never actually died.
I've died to them, and then I've not died to them. There's no really good way to dodge those, so good luck, everyone.
Radabaford. This music isn't the biggest jam, but it's an okay one. And it looks like Mouse has finished the boss, taking the lead at this point with 36 lives left.
Okay, only took her 14. Good job, Mouse.
Yeah, that was better than I did.
So, welcome to the second level, where you're attacked by xenomorphs.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Especially the falling boulders, they killed me more times than I want to admit.
Yeah, I hate those. I probably should have mentioned that there's a soft lock in here to our players. Well, if it comes up, I'll mention it.
Okay.
But, there's a vertical section in this level and in future levels. If you die when you're descending on the vertical section, because you can never actually hit the floor, you will just soft lock. So, Mouse better be careful here.
Okay, good.
Alright, she's fine. Well,
Spin Beast, just kill the boss! I need this music to stop. Like, so bad. Like, the Spin Beast is hurting it. Despite what the game is trying to tell you.
I mean, you can see the flashes, so it is working, it's just...
Oh, Cassie! Did Cassie get the soft lock?
Yeah, that's the soft lock.
Okay. I love it! Oh no, Cassie, stop scrolling! Stop it! Oh my gosh! What? This game is perfect! This game needs no changes.
I've notified Cassie that she's soft locked.
Oh yeah, so at least Cassie knows what causes it now. I don't think it's even going to be a huge deal in the future. Honestly, it's very easy to avoid once you know about what causes the soft lock.
At the same time, you have to look out for those aliens because they will come charging off the side just to try to trigger the soft lock.
Just so you know, everybody, bootleg games cause a lot of soft locks. Mouse, though, is making some good progress here. I believe this is Stage 3. Stage 2 boss goes down extremely quickly in this game.
Sure.
Yeah, people, go ahead and clip that. I think it's pretty hilarious.
I mean, Contra is against the alien. That's why you see the little crawlers. I think one of the other levels also has predators, so this is really just a bootleg where they tried to dump in as many alien movies as possible.
Spin Beast is on to boss 2. The easiest way to kill this boss is to just walk into a sprite, take deaths, and then shoot straight up.
I'm not sure how that's going to work on Loop 2.
Loop 2, that's going to be extremely not doable. But Loop 1 is fine.
Sure.
And honestly... What's that?
Cassie, dream.
Oh no! Cassie, come back! There we go. Cassie's back. We're fine. Hey, Mouse is on to the third boss here. This boss is, like, pretty trivial once you learn its pattern. Because it does 2 shots on the left, 2 shots on the right, 2 shots on the left, 2 shots on the right. The direction that the shots go is a little bit different, depending on where it is in its cycle, so you want to make sure that you just stay towards the left if the right is shooting, stay towards the right if the left is shooting. That will generally keep you safe. Okay, Cassie is on to the stupid long boss again. Dragon Lord Carter fighting boss number 2. this is a very game. Let me just say.
This is very much a very game.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed playing this. I haven't played too many Contra games, but I've played enough that this game felt like... I don't know, it felt pretty natural to play. The controls are fine.
That is probably the greatest credit you can give to a bootleg game.
Well, the controls are fine, the music is fairly inoffensive, maybe a little bit fast at times and a little bit odd sounding, but that's it. It's just the first boss. I feel like that's the worst part of this game.
Very much so.
Cassie is doing a good job of manipulating the shots from this boss, by the way. So,
yeah, this is good practice. She might actually... Sorry, continue.
Yeah, if she gets to Loop 2, she might be able to use this knowledge. You know, even... Here's the deal. Even if you get sent back due to soft locks, you still retain knowledge that you gained from how bosses worked before. So this is actually really helpful, I feel.
I mean, let's be fair, they're only 10 minutes in. Finishing Loop 1 is not going to be too bad. Loop 2, though, that's going to be the huge sticking point. Yes, Amazing Toaster, that is exactly what we're saying.
Hey, Cassie is through boss number 1 again. Let's see it. 33 lives. Took a fair number of deaths, but I don't know. I think
those were on the stage too, though.
Yeah. So what you're not seeing on Mouse's stream, because the frame rate isn't right, is that those wires occasionally have electricity, so you have to time when you're going to go through those. Occasionally you're seeing it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why you fight a circus tent.
Yeah.
Gotta
It's an
get
alien
all
circuit.
get all the candy back.
No, that game is over. We're not going back to it.
Thank goodness it's over. No more clowns, everybody. We're free from the clowns.
I want to see what Mouse's life count is after she beats the boss of this one, because she should be starting to get a bit low.
Oh yeah. By the way, I just want everybody to know that for the next match, we're currently on pick number 4. We've had 3 redraws, so it's getting pretty exciting.
I wonder who the evil GM is.
Oh, well, we'll find out later. Mouse is fighting this Pokemon.
It is a Pokemon, isn't it?
I don't know what it is. It looks like a Pokemon.
Dragon Lord Carter is down to 5 lives.
Dragon Lord Carter. That's... well, you still have continues in this game, which luckily continues are fairly generous. You told me, what, there are 6 continues or so?
There are 6 continues, and if you hold A and press start when you choose to continue, you will get your 50 lives again.
I didn't even have to do that. I just hit continue, and suddenly it's like 50 lives!
Oh, can't all be as good as you, bro. I missed how many lives Mouse had. Oh, okay, 14. So she's doing well. Though this area is kind of mean.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough area. It's... Oh my gosh. I don't know. This game... I still contend that out of all of the bootlegs that we've had, this is one of the more enjoyable ones.
Yes, Liz, they do start with 50. But Stage 5 is the last stage in the game.
This music is so intense, though. It just keeps going. It doesn't calm down. It's just 100% go.
Dragon Lord Carter is really close to a boss, but also really close to dying. So R is an extra life, S is spread, F is the flamethrower, L is the laser, B is the barrier, I think P is the Contra bomb that kills everything on the screen, and I don't remember what the other ones are.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, M takes you back to the machine gun. Honestly, the best weapon is probably the laser, but holding on to it is very difficult. Alright, wait, did Mouse finish the loop?
Did Mouse finish it? It looks like
did.
She did. Now it's 5 lives, and only, yeah, just that. I think it's going to be a huge wall, though, to get through the first stage. Honestly, we're going to see a lot of frustration here. So good job completing Loop 1.
Good job, Mouse.
Ooh, I like this music.
Oof, Dragon Lord Carter has no lives left. And that's a game over.
Oh boy.
Luckily, you get to use a continue after all.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the first loop is going to be mostly trivial, so they'll be able to get through it.
I mean, it's a learning experience. Also, hello, Xandra. We appreciate all of your mice.
Aw, I love mice. Yeah, they're kind of adorable. Okay, Mouse is actually doing pretty well getting through the first part of Stage 1 without taking deaths here, and that's absolutely essential. You just need to learn how to avoid any accidental hits at all, because you're going to need every last life when it comes to the boss. Continue sends you back to the beginning of the stage, so do not waste lives. Yeah, I love how high the difficulty goes as soon as you start over, and start with 5 lives instead of 50.
Indeed.
Yeah, it looks like Spin Beast is most likely to get to Loop 2 next.
I'm in agreement with you. This is Stage 5, and after the continue, they've got the 50 lives to work with, so he should be fine.
Now, we have chat wondering if you can get lives. I'm not sure. I don't think...
The R pickup is an extra life. That's the only way to get lives.
Okay. So, no score is going to get you extra lives here. Mouse, down to her last life here. A little bit...
Come on, Mouse.
She's not going to kill it. It's not happening. Game over. Welcome to Super Contra 7. This is going to get brutal. Mouse is currently in the lead, yes, and it looks like Spin Beast is on to the final boss here. Spooky.
I mean, that is very much a Contra alien.
Oh yeah. Look at that rib cage.
Oof. He's almost out of lives. This boss
no.
is really doing a number on her.
Oh no, Cassie! Yeah, so you can tell when somebody is almost out of lives because the medals at the top actually start ticking down. But Cassie is through, moving on to the next stage.
Alright, good job, Cassie.
Spin Beast taking another death. Honestly, it's fine to take deaths at this point. You've got a ton of lives. You can just die and die and die and just shoot straight up into his face.
Grab the R before it fades. Alright, extra life for Cassie.
Nice, Cassie.
So, one thing that I find very frustrating about this game is that the power-ups fade away very quickly.
Yes.
Such that, and you cannot pick them up while you are enjoying iframes from dying. So it will often be the case that you will defeat a capsule, make the power-up drop, die, and then be unable to pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Spin Beast is on to loop 2. 40 minutes to go. Good luck.
Go, go, go. Yeah, Dragon Lord Carter is getting close to finishing the game. Cassie is doing pretty good as well. Just the one soft lock ended up being a little disadvantageous. Okay.
It was only a few minutes setback.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal. She's got plenty of a chance.
Indeed.
Now, if I recall, these players had taken fourth in their previous match, right?
That is correct.
So, yeah, honestly, I was thinking about this game and the idea of giving it out to them. It's definitely a lot kinder on the first loop because it feels like it plays sort of like a game. It's just that the second loop is absolutely brutal.
Pretty much.
I love the Hotel. It's a good place to be.
You've been?
Oh yeah, spent the night. It was fantastic.
Did you sleep?
Not that well.
That's a shame.
Hey, Dragon Lord Carter, currently at the last boss here. Okay, so we're going to see 3 people get to Loop 2. Now remember, Loop 2, we are making them play without the extra lives. They have to play with the 5 lives instead of 50. Oh, no! Oh, suddenly Cassie taking a death. And it looks like Dragon Lord Carter has finished Loop 1 onto Loop 2.
Alright.
Oh, Dragon Lord Carter accidentally starting with 50 lives. Okay. You should be able to do it this time. 5. There we go.
It is super appealing to start with 50 lives, but now we just have to be mean about everything.
Oh, Mouse, I'm a little bit concerned. Taking the death means that you lose your power-ups. Question, because I know one of the power-ups is the flamethrower, but that really did not seem very good to me at all.
Bigger hitbox. I don't know how much more damage it does, but I figure it does more than your pea shooter.
Maybe. It didn't seem like it did, but maybe it does.
NPC lives terrify me.
Yeah, I think Andy noted that Garrison used to speedrun this, which... I don't know, that's a little awesome. But man, giving... Like, the first boss is just so rude to do with 5 lives.
Agreed.
Especially since the bullets sometimes just can't be dodged. Luckily, Mouse has found a place in the level where you can usually reliably dodge the slow bullets. Enemies just keep spawning in this boss. If you keep one enemy on screen, usually you can avoid 2 bullets from appearing.
Yay, sprite limitations.
Yeah, Mouse definitely has a pattern down. That's the most important thing right now. Just find a pattern, take it slow, but don't die. Hey, Cassie is through the boss, moving on to the final stage, and then it'll be Loop 2 with only 5 lives. Yeah, and I think...
Oh, that's... Sorry, continue.
I think Mouse is actually going to get this.
That was a really good dodge by Mouse, because the boss's
Oh,
hitbox
no!
will kill you.
An enemy just walked out and walked into Mouse.
No!
It's okay, Mouse has 2 lives at this point. There we go, the boss is down! Holy crap! In only 24 minutes, we see a boss down in the 5 lives. Yeah, she's just awesome.
Yeah, go Mouse, she's really rocking it.
Holy guacamole.
And then brutally mauled by aliens.
Well, I mean, welcome to Super Contra 7. By the way, you do have limited continues, so even though Mouse has made it to Stage 2, that doesn't mean we're going to see the game get completed.
But she has a much better chance now.
Oh yeah. Spin Beast is doing okay against the boss as well. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. This is so good.
Look out for falling rocks, look out for aliens. Laser power-up is super good because it just mows through everything in one shot. And there it goes.
Oh, Mouse taking a death. Unfortunately, the alien got her. You never want aliens to kill you. It's very difficult to get past that in life, you know. What are you gonna do? Put on your resume, I was killed by aliens one time.
Hey, it worked, what's his name? Several actors in the original Alien say that.
Well, okay. If you are fake killed by aliens, then I guess you can get away with saying that.
I appreciate everyone saying, oh yeah, the rest of the game seems much easier than Stage 1. While the Stage 1 boss, thank you very much, Team Murdoch, yes, it did work, John. While the Stage 1 boss is probably the hardest boss, it doesn't mean that the rest of the game is going to be a breeze, especially considering that you have so few lives.
Oh yeah. I do think... Oh my gosh. With all the skulls around... Yeah. You know, I feel like Stage 2 is a lot easier, especially with the boss when it comes to Loop 2, or Loop 1, but in Loop 2, it's pretty rude. Mouse is just taking a lot of deaths. I think Mouse wanting to... No, Mouse is trying.
Congrats to Cassie,
no!
she's now on Loop 2.
Nice! Everybody on to Loop 2 now. Mouse is definitely in the lead, though.
Yep.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of the players stays on Stage 1 the entire time. I completely expect that. So if everybody passes Stage 1 on Loop 2, that'll be impressive.
Oh, that'll be amazing. Mouse is now just baiting those boulders.
Okay, there we go. Mouse, a fairly good number of lives at this point.
Still 4 lives. She's only lost 1, which is really good. 2. She's lost 2.
Oh,
Danila, yes, this is Super Contra 7.
Oh, yeah.
It is quite a Contra.
It's so hard, especially with the aliens. Oh, Mouse taking another death. Honestly, though, I know that Mouse is not nearly as worried about the boss as the regular enemies. The boss is... Well, okay, there's a death. Last
the
life
boss is
here.
Hard. The boss is hard. That's a lot of dodging you have to do for him.
Well, Mouse was gonna try to just damage boost through him, but unfortunately that didn't work. She's gonna have to go through the entire stage again. Yeah, if you get there with a good number of lives, it may be worth doing. Oh, that is another death. Looks like Spin Beast is trying to take this UFO down. Again, hardest boss in the game, starting off Loop 2, and you only have 5 lives. There goes Spin Beast, taking a death. You know, in my own thinking, I would rather just go end and then start a fresh attempt, because you don't know if you have unlimited continues or not. Did you tell them how many continues they have?
I believe I did.
Okay. It probably won't matter too much at this point. We're half an hour in, and honestly, just figuring out a way to reliably get through the first boss is the most important thing they need to do. Oh, Cassie on to her last life here. I love this game.
Carter and
So
Cassie
good.
both trying to fight that boss.
Yeah, honestly, this game is really satisfying to play. I'd say that if you enjoy Contras, you probably would enjoy playing this.
Oh, Cadus, I didn't? Okay then. They can find out the hard way then.
Yeah, LV Creed, I would kind of agree that with a lot of bootlegs out there, in general, if you enjoy the base game, you can enjoy some of the bootlegs that come out of it. Like, this is definitely not a good bootleg.
Are you kidding? It's a great bootleg. It's
But
just
it's
not a very
fun.
good game. Bootlegs are allowed to be fun. They're just not allowed to be good.
Bootlegs are allowed to be good. This is not a good bootleg. I'll just say.
Poor Mouse, she ran out of continues.
Oh no! Well, at the same time, Mouse now knows that there are limited continues. That's going to give her an advantage. Remember, every little piece of information about what's going to stop progress and what's going to help you continue moving forward is helpful when it comes to these games. It looks like the Spin Beast may be having some internet issues. Let me refresh the stream there. It's true, sometimes dying the most in a game actually helps you a lot, because you gain knowledge. Honestly, you shouldn't be afraid of death early on, unless it's Dora the Explorer. In which case, if you're dying, you probably are not playing well at all.
Percentia, what Dora the Explorer games have you been playing?
We had a Dora the Explorer game in Kusogr4nde before, and honestly...
I know. But which ones have you been playing?
I haven't been playing that many. By the way, live-action movie is definitely being made. I think there were images revealed from the Dora the Explorer movie. You know, I was too old when Dora came out. I can't even remember when it came out, but I was never somebody who watched it. Spin Beast just got the supersonic bullet of death. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. Dragon Lord Carter getting a touch of the boss right now, and a bullet spawned before the boss even did.
Of course. That's how bosses work, right?
Oh, I love bootleg games. Oh. Wow, Dragon Lord Carter is actually doing a really good job dodging some of these. Honestly, one thing that I haven't seen players try that I would probably give a shot is just when enemies spawn on screen, just keep them on screen so that the boss fires fewer projectiles, because it seems like it helps. I believe it would, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's worth at least exploring. Just like Dora.
Why'd I know you were going to go there?
You know, Dora would probably find multiple ways to keep the boss from killing her. I know, I have that much faith in Dora. Can you imagine somebody hacking this and putting a Dora the Explorer sprite as the main character?
I think Jackal Girl pretty much said the immediate thing that came to mind for me.
What's that?
Sniper, no sniping.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well played, Jackal Girl, well played.
Wow, Dragon Lord Carter is actually doing really well with the last life. I don't want... Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous because the boss could just be like, hey, how about you die now?
I am waiting bated breath.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna do it, Dragon Lord Carter? Are you gonna... Or is the boss gonna just send it... Oh, the boss is dead! This puts Dragon Lord Carter in second.
Yes, it does, and with a possibility of first.
Oh yeah, that is huge. Wow.
Standings are Mouse... Sorry, continue, bro.
Yeah, Mouse, Dragon Lord Carter, and then I believe Spin Beast, followed by suddenly Cassie.
Well, that's really just a matter of who beat the boss.
Oh yeah. Oh, and there goes Cassie, taking a death right there. RBW, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this in your faithful hand for about 1 or 2 minutes, and I will be back.
I don't have faithful hands.
Well, then...
I'm a marshmallow, I don't have hands.
Too bad, you just gotta deal with it.
Oh,
I'll be
dear.
right back.
Alrighty. So, as I am now currently in charge of the stream, I'm going to assume that everything is fine. Well, as fine as things can be, but, thank you, Garby. As fine as things can be when you're playing Super Contra 7. Dragon Lord Carter, do not get killed. Do not get killed when the screen starts scrolling down, or you're going to be very unhappy. Garby, it has 6 continues. Tina, no, they have not. They have been duly warned, though, so this is on them. Oh, that's fortunate. Dragon Lord Carter, that would have been an extra life if you hadn't been killed by the fireballs. Nah, there's only one soft lock I can think of. At least there's only one that I experienced when I was trying. Tenwar, I found this on the internet, and I picked it because it seemed like a terrible game. That is really unfortunate. Dragon Lord Carter has been getting several life drops that he's been unable to pick up. Thank you. I'll see it. No.
And I am back! Hello!
And Dragon Lord Carter ran out of continues!
No! Well, not unexpected. Gonna be honest. Oh boy.
Tina, your take is not that hot when brodered.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, just taking a small minute to breathe because I get to listen to this music again. Wow. Yeah, for a bootleg game, this is actually pretty awesome. You know, I would say that there are a lot of bootlegs that just... Then again, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Thank you, Justin. I'm trying to think. He brought water. I've got water.
Oh, is that what he did? I was under the impression you said, I'm trying to think. Justin promptly hands you your brain. Thank you, Justin.
Oh. Well, I mean, that too, you know? Just the typical. No. You know, if there were some original assets in this game, I would probably give them more props. Other than that, it seems like most of the mechanics are just directly ripped from other games, which is fine as long as you're not selling stuff, but yeah, I imagine this was sold for very cheap, but still sold.
Let's be fair, in China you couldn't get other games. They were illegal.
Yes.
So, when someone's going to spend all this time going and putting together a ROM hack that's not going to see much use outside of the country, I think let them have their own economic setup there.
I think that's pretty awesome, honestly, you know? Because bootlegs, even though, you know, there are a lot of things that were stolen from games that were made in other countries, at the same time, it was sort of a push against the sort of the very oppressive laws that they had when it came to any sort of media coming from outside influences. So, you know, it... Oh, Spin Beast is through the boss!
Alright, Spin Beast. Now you can possibly take second. Or even first.
Wow. Great job. Oh, Spin Beast immediately gets a game over. Well. And, unfortunately, that was out of continues.
Oh, seriously?
No! Oh, no! I'm so sad!
That's really unfortunate.
Like 50 sad at this point. That's a lot of sad. Anybody on loop 2? Everybody is on loop 2. Yes. Oh, RBW, I'm glad. I am so glad that we decided to do this. This way.
Liz, the standings are Mouse, Dragon Lord Carter, Spin Beast, Cassie. And Joey Gatorman, yeah, you can definitely continue as long as you have them, but you only get 6. Katarani is correct. As Mouse got up to stage 2 boss, that is the furthest anyone's gotten. If you want to take first, you'd go through it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, not everyone can be as good at Contra as you, Joey.
Oh boy. Okay. Sorry, I was just sorting some stuff out for the next match. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, mostly because I know how difficult it is. I've played this. You die left and right, and it's just the first boss. It's so frustrating that the first boss is the wall when it comes to this loop.
Joey, did you follow the same rules as everyone else and start Loop 2 on a fresh reset with only 5 lives? Because if yes, then yes, you are that good.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, Mouse! How did you avoid that bullet? Some of these dodges are just too good.
It's true.
Cassie is trying to take on the boss. I'm a little bit concerned that there's going to be a troll bullet, or just jumping into a guy. That sometimes leads to death as well.
Frustrating.
It happens, you know? Oh, the boss music is so bad. I just want it to stop. RBW, make it stop.
Spin Beast, you must beat this boss so Bersentia can stop suffering.
Por favor! Ugh. Maybe one of these days in the future we'll have our eardrums back. Yeah, this is the only concern that I had when we were talking about whether or not to do the 5 lives loop. I was afraid that we were going to hear this music for a long time. And here we are. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
Where even our host, Bersentia, must suffer.
Everyone suffers together. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's gonna go. Looks like Dragon Lord Carter got a game over. Again, Dragon Lord Carter has the knowledge that if you get game over, just go end and then start the game all the way over with all your continues. Spin Beast got a troll bullet.
I 23.
I sort of want
the theme.
I sort of want to know why those troll bullets just show up.
I believe it has to do... I don't remember who said it in chat, but they hypothesized that they take on the,
Oh no! Double KO!
Of the enemies spawning.
No! Double KO goes to the boss! Maybe.
No!
It does.
That's unfortunate.
I am so sad. Oh my gosh. Wait, but Spin Beast didn't opt to end. Maybe they're just going to take a quick... Yeah, they're going to reset. Okay. Good. Good choice. What is this abomination? It's Super Contra 7 on the Nintendo.
Mouse has the laser right now, which is, my personal opinion, by far the strongest weapon in the game.
Yeah, it seems like it's worth getting.
Well, it's random, so worth getting is a little bit of a hard argument.
I don't know, you can grind RNG and hopefully not die ever. There we go, the boss is down. Mouse is moving on to stage 2 again.
Yep, laser's doing the job.
Suddenly Cassie is fighting the boss. Last life here, but if Cassie can kill the boss, she could possibly move on. Oh, nope, not happening.
She still has 12 minutes, that's plenty of time.
That still is plenty of time. Like I said, it would be huge if we saw all 4 players manage to beat the first boss of the game. with the 5 lives. Because this is not a cakewalk at all.
Not at all, no.
I don't see any cake. Where's the cake?
The aliens stole it.
Oh, stupid aliens.
They're just lucky that it wasn't Kirby's cake, or Kirby would go on a genocidal rampage.
Uh-oh. Okay, Mouse taking another death. There's a chance. Hopefully we don't see a soft lock. Let's see what Mouse is able to do. Avoiding the soft lock. Very nice. Dragon Lord Cartered on to his final life, going up against the boss here. Oh my gosh. Why is the first boss so hard? It takes so many hits.
It honestly just has to do with the fact that the hitbox is really unfair.
Oh, it's unforgiving. It's dumb. And also with the fact that bullets don't always spawn near the ship. I don't know.
Bullets just seem to have the same attributes as the enemy soldiers.
No! Dragon Lord Carter, how did you live? I don't know!
I don't know either. That was impressive.
Contra Man is just... What's the guy's name in Contra, by the way? I have no idea.
Bill Reiser or Lance Bean.
Lance Bean?
That's second player.
What a crappy last name. Hey, my name's Lance Bean.
It's why he becomes a villain in one of the later Contra games, from my understanding.
Because his name is terrible?
Yes. His name is terrible and he's tired of being player 2.
Oh, I love it. Oh, suddenly Cassie is onto the boss with the laser as well. Just don't die.
Cassie.
Oh no, there Cassie goes.
No!
I still think every player has a good chance of making it to the second level. Just... like, Cassie is being a great player. It's just, this is incredibly rude and incredibly to get through.
It's very unfair, boss. Amazing Toaster. Not unless she beats the second boss. That's as far as she's gotten.
Yeah, she would definitely have a hard time extending her lead, but on to the second boss, no extra lives. She's just got to be careful and make sure she can dodge these projectiles here. Oh!
And
walked into an alien. No alien smooches. Those are bad.
Alien kisses are the worst.
And alien kisses. That would be a very different song, to be honest.
The GTF. Let's be fair. The majestically stupid plot of Neo Contra makes it totally worth it.
Makes what worth it? I don't know what you're talking about.
The plots of the Contra games get more and more ridiculous as time goes on.
How so?
As there are potential for, as some of the later Contra games are pretty bad, and there might be potential for them showing up in Kusogr4nde, I'm going to hold off on saying anything about it.
Okay.
It's like, Contra Hardcore is great, and then anything after that's not so great.
This music. I need it to end. I need help. Like, the music's not too bad in small doses. It's just that we've had a really, really large dose of this extremely fast, tense music, okay?
Yeah.
Mouse is still currently on stage 2. Almost to the boss, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Is she gonna hold on to the laser is the next question.
The answer is yes. Hopefully.
Here's hoping.
Cassie taking another death to a stupid UFO boss.
Come on, Cassie.
Mouse.
Mouse got hit.
Well, Mouse is just gonna tank damage and try to kill the boss this way. And that was
Good
enough.
luck.
Just don't die. Oh, there we go. Mouse on to stage 3. I don't know if anybody else has a chance of catching Mouse at this point. Very
Mouse
likely.
is just on a runaway.
Yeah, she might. She has a pretty good chance of taking the victory today.
With 6 minutes left, I think it's all but guaranteed. I don't think there's enough time for anyone else to even beat the second stage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Spin Beast is trying to tackle the boss again. Not a nice boss at all. I was gonna say not the nicest boss in the world, but even in this known universe, it's kind of a jerk.
Indeed. Admittedly, if Spin Beast can beat the boss, which is possible,
Oh!
he can go and take the second place.
Yeah, the important thing is just make sure that you set yourself up in places where you can react to what's happening. If you don't, then you're going to take deaths. Spin Beast on to his last life.
Really, just the biggest threat is all the football players. Just can't trust them not tackle you from the side.
Oh, and there we go. Unfortunately, that is another death.
Unfortunate.
Spin Beast giving it one more shot. That's the way to do it. Mouse, by the way, on stage 3 with the laser. I just love it. I feel like a lot of the jungle would probably be catching on fire at this point.
Scorched Earth tactics.
Poor Earth.
Ooh, that is unfortunate. Cassie gets by a bullet right when the boss spawns.
Are you serious? What a jerk. But that's this game for you. That's bootlegs.
It's true.
You can't trust bootlegs to be fair. To be fair, like, unlicensed games often had a lot of issues too. But
To be even fairer, licensed games often have issues as well.
yeah.
But we love them anyway.
Unless it's Virtual Bart. Then we don't.
We don't talk about that one.
I just talked about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we can already see what's happening as you talk about it.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Suddenly Cassie taking one more game over. At this point, I don't know if Cassie can move out of 4th. Mouse is definitely going to be taken first. Dragon Lord Carter gets one more game over. I think at this point, we'll have to see what Spin Beast is able to do.
I think you're right. I don't know if the 2.5 minutes left are enough for Cassie to beat the boss.
It could be. I think
with laser it would be possible.
you should definitely try. Yeah, and if you can get a laser, that'd be great. 3-way shot would still be maybe an improvement.
I mean, it gives you better positioning options.
Oh no! What's the B again?
That's barrier. It gives you 5 seconds of invincibility, which is borderline useless because it runs out at a very inconvenient time.
Yeah. Cassie is just trying to run to the end. The only bad thing about rushing is that it's very easy to take deaths in Contra. And in bootleg Contra, that also holds true. M. We've got an M.
That's the, a machine gun, I think, which gives you faster shots.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's helpful.
I'd prefer the laser. I think we all would.
Yeah, I would agree there. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Mouse getting 2 life pickups.
We've got R, that's an extra life. Nice. Cassie, you've got just 1 minute. If you can beat the boss and just go to the right, you beat Spin Beast. I don't think it's going to be enough time. But Cassie, I don't know. I don't know. The speedrun is only 6 minutes, you know?
On Cassie. Yeah, Katarani, the barrier is just like your iframes after dying. You can't pick up anything, you can't interact with anything, and unfortunately power-ups something to interact.
Cassie, no! Oh my gosh. So at this point, Mouse is in first, Dragon Lord Carter second, Spin Beast third, suddenly Cassie is in fourth. I don't think anything is going to change, but let's see what happens during the last few minutes. Or the last 20 seconds. Whatever. Minutes, seconds, they're all the same to me.
What's first is a Pokemon?
Oh yeah. And that is time. We are officially done with this game.
Right. Oh, and Mouse is officially done with that boss.
Holy crap! Mouse onto the final stage? Wow. That is pretty intense. Yeah, time, everybody. Oh my gosh. Mouse could potentially go and finish the game later on. Honestly, that was a really good showing. What an incredible match, Wizard.
Indeed. Like, Mouse destroyed the game. That was very impressive.
Wait. Oh, suddenly Cassie is letting the demo play out. I thought Cassie made it! But no,
I wish.
If only, if only. You know what? Super Contra 7, extremely hard. Actually pretty generous if you use the 50 lives code. If you want to do some practice, that's probably the best way to do it. Let's see if Mouse wants to jump into chat. Yeah, honestly, that was a fun match. I absolutely enjoyed it. And it looks like Mouse is here. Hello.
Hi, it's me, the mouse.
Hey, how did things go for you?
Well, loop 1, I had like 14 lives left by the end, and then I went into loop 2 saying, you know, this is gonna be hard, so I was taking my time, and then I realized, like, during my romp in stage 2 that I have continues. So I can be a little more sparing with the lives, like I don't need to cling to them, I just need to make progress. And as soon as I got into like stage 2, it's like, okay, now I just gotta figure out how to spawn these rocks without dying under them. And then I need to get to the end and just destroy the boss. And then I ran out of continues and was like, oh, that's a problem, okay.
A bit of a problem, a little bit.
I had a few issues in stage 1 again, but then I got that laser and just said, you know, this music is bothering me, so I changed the music over to some Deltarune music, and then immediately just destroyed everything.
Hey!
I'm just gonna say this now, is that if you have good music, you have the power to do anything, including going through and destroying a boss in like 3 cycles.
Aha! The power of music. I don't know, I kind of enjoyed the music from the game, but it started getting to me at the end as well.
That's why I, like, especially the boss music, I was like, it's the boss music that's killing me, and I mentioned it on stream, and then I just kicked on some new music and was like, hey, okay, awesome, that's all it took.
I love it, well...
But then level 2 was like, okay, I just need to have enough lives to get over to Satan, so then I can just sit in his hitbox and mash.
Oh, good old Satan. Yeah, luckily he's not too hard once you've got the right strat there. Yeah, I feel like he was the easiest boss. As long as he had enough lives, you could just stand in his hitbox and wreck him.
Well, stage 3 boss, which one was that again? That's... Okay, if you played Super C, there is a boss that looks very much like it. It's the stompy crab thing with the guns. It looks very much like that.
Really?
But it flies and it has flamethrowers.
Ooh, scary.
And the flamethrowers hitboxes were really bad, and sometimes I would be able to just walk right through it like, oh, okay. But once again, laser beats everything, and stage 4 boss pterodactyl, I made it extinct. Sorry, dinosaur fans. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
It happens, Extinction is just the facts of life. So
Pretty much.
everybody's here. You're adults. You can handle extinction. It's fine.
I hope so, anyways.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts about the game itself? Good, bad? Would you recommend that people play it or avoid it?
It's not for the bad hitboxes of the first boss. It's actually it's just incompetent Contra. That's all it really is. So if you're incompetent and if you're good at Contra, like I am, kind of, so incompetent, decent at Contra. Perfect for me then. Okay.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
If you can get up to the first boss, you're pretty much good with the game, because after that, it's just like, okay, enemies either spawn right on top of you, or you just die due to stupid stuff.
Yeah.
That first boss is the worst.
It's definitely rough. I would agree with that. Well, congratulations at the victory here. I'm glad that you were able to plow through. Honestly, I knew that things were going to be challenging when there was going to be the second loop with only 5 lives, but you still got pretty close to beating the second loop.
Yeah, which surprised me, but once again, it's, music. Music's pretty bored.
Music is the way to go. Well, congrats. We'll go ahead and let you go, and thank you, Wizard, for this choice. I had an absolute blast.
Thanks for having me, and have a wonderful day.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We'll also wish everyone a wonderful day, and for all of you players, thank you for playing.
Yeah, take care. Well, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. We have 4 people going up against each other, duking it out, trying to make as much progress in an hour as they possibly can. I want to give a shout out. Thank you, Wallow Wallow, for resubscribing. DK Wings. I see plenty of other people who have followed and hosted. Thank you. Silver Moon for resubscribing. Seawolf as well. Thank you.